Hey everyone, Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor with this brief Realtor rant about whether or not you can talk to an appraiser. And this actually applies not only to homeowners, but real estate agents as well. And so I want to share with you that yes, homeowners are allowed to talk with the appraiser. Whether you are the one selling the home or buying the home, you are able to talk to an appraiser. And it's not something that is common, right? Where the appraiser is out there with the buyer. I don't think I've ever seen that on my side. However, I have seen sellers try to help the evaluation, right? By saying, oh, we updated this, we updated that. And that believe it or not, that can be a helpful thing. It's not really hurting anything. If someone's purchasing a home and you have an appraiser that shows up and the seller's there, who cares, right? Because they're providing hopefully truthful information. And the appraiser will take a look at that. But can real estate agents, right, talk with the appraiser? And so this is interesting. I pulled up some information from the National Association of Realtors because I like to, point out, or rather source reliable information for you, okay? So 19%, this is by the way, late 2022 numbers, okay? 19% of real estate professionals say they avoid having any interaction with an appraiser, mainly because they fear that they're gonna mess things up. It's kind of crazy, I don't know why. However, 47% of real estate professionals in 2022 said that they had a transaction fall through due to a problem in the appraisal process. It didn't go through, it didn't appraise, although, that can happen, okay? The survey of more than 600 appraisers and 2,500 residential real estate pros was actually conducted, mid 2022, and then they gathered the information and all that, and they came out with this, like fall 2022, something like that. So, many real estate professionals say that they are fearful of talking to appraisers because they fear that they're going to mess things up. I don't see how, as long as you're providing, actual helpful information, you're not really messing up things unless you're a really bad agent, right? I guess homeowners could do this as well. They, the home seller's there and the appraiser shows up and they say all kinds of crazy stuff like, I don't know, this and that. I don't even know, whatever affects the evaluation process, right? Or quite honestly, maybe the appraiser just doesn't like the home seller. I don't know. Although they can't be biased, but you never know. The real estate pros that do interact with appraisers, they say that they try to provide additional information to help them in their evaluation. That's a great thing, by the way. If you're representing a seller and you have an appraisal scheduled from the buyer purchasing the property that you're listing, you can maybe help with providing some comps, right? Hey, this house down the street had this and that. It just, anything you can do to save time for the appraiser is awesome, okay? So, what other things, or rather in a nutshell, what other things did real estate professionals share with the appraiser to help? Well, the one I just mentioned, providing additional property information, that is 43%. 38% was they actually met with the appraiser on site and attended it in person and answered questions that the appraiser might have, okay? Like what's the local taxes and all that fun stuff. Another 38% said that they provided comps to the appraiser proactively before or at the actual appraisal, okay? I mentioned that earlier, that's what they're doing, just trying to help out. This one, I thought this would be higher, but at 33%, they're saying that they listed home improvements. Again, okay, the agent was actually doing this, and some home sellers do this too, or they even provide a sheet to give to the appraiser. I'm a big fan of that, giving them a sheet that they can take away, like new roof, new floors, this and that, what year were they done, new furnace, new water heater, things like that, okay? 19%, they communicated that they had multiple offers. So the appraiser shows up, yeah, we had multiple offers on this property. That, you can kind of share that as long as it's okay with the homeowner. And then 21% interacted with the appraiser when there was an issue with the value. Okay, so something happened. Hey, what are you talking about? It's appraised for $250. No, that's not right. Okay, and then the 19% doesn't interact with the appraisers at all. So again, National Association of Realtors, great source of information. I go on there daily for great reads and things like that. So anyway, share your thoughts. Have you had a bad experience with an appraiser? I'd love to see what you think. Definitely share your thoughts in the comments about appraisals, and if you've had one fail or cost you to lose out on a house because you could not renegotiate with the seller, and you were the buyer, or vice versa, you were the seller and the buyer didn't want to come up with their price in terms of cash, right? Because if you have a house that appraises for X amount and it's not enough, if you can't renegotiate, then you have to, as a buyer, come up with more money. So anyway, share your thoughts in the comments. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and I appreciate you watching this Realtor Rant.